Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the trend where I get ready and I tell you things about me that not everyone knows. Let's get ready. So I guess my first little thing that maybe not everyone knows is that I'm an only child, and I've always been that, and I'll probably always be that. I don't know if you're still considered an only child if your spouse has siblings. I guess so. I did not grow up with them. One of my parents' ex's ex, so my parent, one of them, ex's ex, is currently a world leader. I have legally touched Picasso's, Degas, Warhols, and I can tell you why. It's because my mom is an art restorateur. She restores old masterpieces, and yeah, I got to touch it. Of course, I didn't destroy it. Everything was under everything was under supervision. Of course, I'm not gonna come with greasy fingers and just, what is this, But yeah, I have legally touched some very important art, which is kind of fun. I am half French and half Norwegian. My mom is French and my dad is Norwegian. I used to be in a cult without knowing I was in a cult. I speak fluently 3 languages and I understand 5 other languages. One time, someone told me I look like this actress. And I didn't know who it really was, by name. I was like, who's that? I had to Google. Then I was like, oh, it's her. And then I went to her Instagram to look at her a little more because I did not see the resemblance at all. So I did that, and she has millions of followers, and who do I see next to her? One guy that I went on 4 dates with. They're engaged now, and all I could think when I saw that was well, I guess he has a type if I look like her. Yeah, the world is so small. It's wild. I have been a vegan for 7 years now. And I always forget that I'm vegan or that it's not the normal for most people. So, when I'm at the shop sometimes I forget to check if it's vegan. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, I'll give it to my boyfriend. He's not vegan or vegetarian, but yeah. It's just I'm ooh, of course it's vegan. The first movie I ever loved was The Wizard of Oz. I think when I fell in love with it, I was 3 years old actually, and it was in English. And I didn't speak English when I was 3 years old, and it was subtitled, but I couldn't read at 3 years old either because, I don't know, I couldn't read like most people can't read at 3 years old. Yeah, and for many, many, many years, I would just call it the black-white color movie, and my dad was like, why do you always have to watch this? Of course, he loves the movie and everything, but that was the first movie I ever fell in love with, and I think I learned the real title when I was, 12 or something, and I was like, what? And as I grew older, I also understood the story a lot more, since then I could understand or read. So yeah. I watched that movie many years without understanding like the whole story, but just watching how it was. And I believe and the scene where it goes from black and white to color has always been like one of the most magical things. It was like so magical for me, this. And also, when the Good Witch came in a bubble, everything like that. It was just a thing, an experience. And I wouldn't say that movie has formed me, but it is very important for me in my development in my life. Yes, or something. I was a model for a little moment. Never booked anything major, but I am on national television, and it's still online, I believe. So, that's my legacy, I guess. My ancestors were healers. My mom's, I believe, great-grandparents or something were healers in France. They would actually, I don't really know that much about them because they're obviously not with us anymore, but they were healers, and I feel this sort of connection with them, although I've never met them. But since I wouldn't say powers, but I see things and I do make guided meditations and stuff, I do feel like it is I do feel like it is in alignment with my legacy, I guess, and that I continue more or less their work, their life work. So yes, when I do things like this, I always think my ancestors would be proud of me. I guess that's the end for this video with all of the facts about me. And yeah, those are just some facts that are weird of my life, I guess. That's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give this video a like if you want. I would love that, please. And if you didn't like this video, don't leave thumbs down, please. Don't do that. And yeah, I'll see you maybe next week. I hope you're all doing well. I love you all so much. Goodbye. Mwah.